Okay, so here's our current rabbit colony, and I'm going to be building one very similar, but upgrading a couple things. So right now, they can come in here. We feed them once a day in that dish, and then right over here, there's a net, and we put Timothy hay in there for them to eat. I also have this door right here. I'll just walk around inside and show you. It makes it so I can catch them. Our cattle like to come over here and eat the Timothy hay, so we have this here. They think it's hot, so they leave it alone. So one of the things I don't like is I just put the dirt back in here that was here when I dug the hole, and it collapses real easy for them. When they make tunnels like that, it'll only be there for a few days and then it collapses on them. So I'm gonna give them some better soil. We try not to even walk in here at all because we start collapsing their dens. So right now I've got this little loop right there, and I can run a string across there and out, and then we feed them. They all run in there, and then I pull the string and it pulls this pin out and the door falls down. That's how I catch them for when I need to sex them or eat them or whatever is time. So I had dug this down about 3 feet, hit a big old stone slab, and then built up some stone walls. I'm going to do something very similar over here. Thank you, Cole. So it also doubles as my solar panel roof. So we're building a new one right over here. Sorry, a little bit of a walk. And I got the hole dug for it yesterday and a flat pad made. So this video is going to focus on the rabbit side of it, but talk about what my plan is here. So you'll see 2 footers here. There's 2 down there, and there's 18 feet. Then there's another footer right there, 1 right there, and then 2 over here. So there'll be a 40-foot shipping container sitting here, 1 sitting there, and then I've got, well, here you can see it right there, that roof. So you can see there's a shipping container, there's a shipping container with the roof over it. I'm moving that right over here. And so I've got this nice and level. That'll kind of be my shop area in there. And then I dug this out. So it goes down about 3 feet. And I hit a slab of rock again. Just a nice flat slab of rock. Usually that slab of rock sucks out here, but it's nice when you're digging for rabbit colonies. But what I'm gonna do is grab a bunch of stones that are just laying around here and build a wall up. Right where it's just under where the shipping container is going to be. Build it up to the bottom of the shipping container. And I'm just on the bottom here, just stacking the rocks. When I get to the top, I'll use mortar for the top couple so they don't fall out, and to make a nice flat surface against the bottom of the shipping container so that the rabbits can't get through, or snakes and whatever else get in. And then this side, well, the other 3 sides, I plan on building a couple feet above the earth, above the flat surface here. That was something I wish I had done on the other one, because as they dig and stuff, they kick dirt up against, over here I had that rock wall and then a piece of a 2x4 sitting on top of it that holds the wire. And as they kick the dirt up against there, that 2x4 starts rotting because it's just got dirt sitting against it. So my idea this time is to build this up maybe 2 feet or so all the way around on these 3 sides, and so then the dirt will stay at this height, but then as they dig and move dirt around in here, it won't be sitting against any 2x4s. So I got a lot of rock stacking to do. So what I did on the other one is just, as I built a couple layers of rock, just some stones, I've got a bunch of broken concrete, everything around here. As I did that, then I'd backfill a little bit on this side, backfill on this side. Hey, knocking dirt in my hole. And I just kept doing that all the way around. So then I don't have to mortar all these together. but it's still stopping them from digging out or anything digging in. And so this is 8 feet by 40 feet is what it's going to end up being. So they get a few more square feet. The other one's 10 by 30. So this one's 10 feet longer, but 2 feet narrower. So got a pretty good project here, but it should be pretty neat when it's all done. It'll be super secure for the rabbits. On this side, I'm going to build, maybe on the front, I'll build another one of those where we can feed them with the hay. I think on this side over here is the plan. One of those where the lid opens so we can feed them hay and food, catch them when we need to. Water will be over here. Right now I've got the water hooked to a gravity feeder, so we have to fill the 12-gallon bucket every couple days. This time I'm going to hardwire it, hard hose it to a hose, so then it just always fills itself. And Ruby will be happy. She gets fed raw, so she loves the rabbits. And chasing grasshoppers. So I'm excited to rebuild the rabbit colony. I wouldn't normally be doing it, but we needed to move it anyway. So after I move it, I'm gonna make a couple improvements on it. I'll keep doing update videos as I go. People have asked me several times how I built the other one. If there wasn't a slab of rock there, I'd probably still only go down like 3 feet. I just don't see them digging any deeper than that. This time I did pull out some of that same soil that was on the other side, but down here at the bottom I had to dig a ditch, and there's a bunch of nice dark topsoil in there. So I'm going to bring that up here and use it in here, and hopefully as I dig tunnels it doesn't cave in on them and they can build some better tunnels. I'll make more update videos as I can.